are found everywhere in the world apart from Antarctica. Caterpillars have 12 eyes. Horses and cows sleep standing up. There are more than 1,000 kinds of bats in the world. A hippopotamus can run faster than a man. A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. Most insects hatch from eggs. Pigs can't look up into the sky. It's physically impossible. The shark is the only fish that can blink with both eyes. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its whole brain. Kangaroos can't walk backward. A dog's nose is like a human fingerprint, unique to its owner. A dog's hearing is 10 times better than a human's. Dogs can smell 100,000 times better than humans. A group of frogs is called an army. A pet hamster can run up to 8 miles a night on a wheel. Monkeys can go bald in old age just like humans. Frogs drink water through their skin. Only male toads croak. Owls can't move their eyeballs. Emperor penguins can last 27 minutes underwater and can dive as deep as 500 meters. A prawn or shrimp's heart is in their heads. Hummingbirds can fly backwards. A tiger's skin is striped like its fur. Most fish don't have eyelids. Gorillas burp when they are happy. The hippopotamus produces pink milk. Slugs have 4 noses. The strongest tornado ever recorded was the El Reno tornado in 2013, with winds of up to 295. Tornadoes can have winds of up to 300 km/h, making them the most violent storms on Earth. The furthest distance anyone has ever been carried by a tornado and survived is 398 meters. About 1/200 tornadoes hit the U.S. every year, mainly in the spring and summer months. Tornadoes can appear nearly transparent until they pick up dust and debris. Tornadoes' width ranges from just a few meters to over 2 miles wide. The highest winds ever measured inside a tornado were about 302 miles. Water spouts are tornadoes that form over water. Some storms can produce multiple tornadoes at once, called tornado outbreaks. The longest tracking tornado traveled 219 miles across Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana in 1925. Tornadoes can jump and skip, touching down in multiple spots. 1 million Earths could fit inside the sun, and the sun is considered an average-sized star. For years, it was believed that Earth was the only planet in our solar system with liquid water. More recently, NASA revealed its strongest evidence yet that there is intermittent running water on Mars, too. Comets are leftovers from the creation of our solar system about 4.5 billion years ago. They consist of sand, ice, and carbon dioxide. You wouldn't be able to walk on Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, or Neptune because they have no solid surface. If you could fly a plane to Pluto, the trip would take more than 800 years. Space junk is any human-made object orbiting Earth that no longer serves a useful purpose. Scientists estimate there are about 500,000 pieces of space junk today, including fragments from rockets and satellites, and everyday items like spanners dropped during construction of the International Space Station. An asteroid about the size of a car enters Earth's atmosphere roughly once a year, but it burns up before it reaches us. Phew! The highest mountain known to man is on an asteroid called Vesta. Measuring a whopping 22 kilometers in height, it is 3 times as tall as Mount Everest. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. That's at least 1 billion trillion. The sunset on Mars appears blue. Did you know AI is all around you? It's in video games, voice assistants, and even apps like YouTube that suggest videos you'll enjoy. It powers smart speakers like Alexa and Google Home and helps websites learn what you like. You use AI more than you realize. Struggling with math or writing? AI can help. There are apps that solve math problems, check grammar, and give essay feedback. It's like having a tutor in your pocket. With AI, learning is faster and easier. AI learns super fast. It can read thousands of books in seconds and use that knowledge to make predictions and solve problems. That's why AI gets smarter every day and handles more tasks than ever. AI is creative too. It can paint, write stories, and compose music. Some programs let you create art or music with just a few instructions. It's like having a robot artist to collaborate with. AI can even beat humans at games. It has defeated world champions in chess, Go, and video games by studying strategies and improving with each match. Some AIs are so good that even pros can't win against them. AI helps predict the weather by analyzing tons of data quickly. It finds patterns in temperature, wind, and clouds to make accurate forecasts. Thanks to AI, we can better plan our days and prepare for storms. Robot pets powered by AI are here. They recognize faces, respond to voices, and learn your habits. While they're not fluffy like real pets, they can be fun companions and teach kids responsibility. Self-driving cars use AI to see the road, avoid obstacles, and make decisions. Equipped with sensors and cameras, these cars process information in real time to stay safe. In the future, driving could be hands-free. AI is saving lives in hospitals. It can analyze X-rays and MRIs faster than doctors, spotting problems early. AI assists in surgeries and suggests treatments, helping doctors focus on caring for patients. AI has been around since the 1950s. Early scientists dreamed of machines that could think and solve problems. While today's AI is much more advanced, the idea of smart machines has been around for decades. Facial recognition uses AI to scan and analyze faces. It unlocks phones, enhances security, and powers social media filters. It's even used to help identify missing people. AI makes devices secure and useful. Lions are the only big cats that live in groups called prides, consisting of several related females and their young, along with a few male lions. A male lion's majestic mane helps protect its neck during fights and also acts as a visual signal of strength to other lions. Lions are skilled hunters and can run up to 50 miles per hour, 80 kilometers per hour, in short bursts while chasing prey. Lionesses, the female lions, do most of the hunting for the pride and work together to take down large animals like zebras and wildebeests. Lions have a special adaptation called retractable claws that allow them to extend their sharp claws for hunting and retract them when walking. Male lions can weigh up to 550 pounds, 250 kilograms, while females are generally smaller, weighing around 350 pounds, 160 kilograms. Lions have excellent night vision, which helps them hunt in low-light conditions and gives them an advantage over their prey. A lion's roar can be heard from as far as 5 miles, 8 kilometers away, making it one of the loudest roars in the animal kingdom. Lions are known to be very social animals, often seen grooming each other or napping together in the shade. Female lions are responsible for raising the cubs, teaching them how to hunt, and protecting them from predators. Lions are powerful carnivores, meaning they primarily eat meat, and their diet consists mainly of large herbivores. Cubs start learning to hunt when they are around 1 year old, but typically stay with their pride until they are about 2 or 3 years old. Lions are found in parts of Africa and a small population in the Gir forest of India. They once roamed across much of Europe, Asia, and Africa. A lion's roar can help establish and defend its territory, warning other lions to stay away. Lions have been symbols of power and strength in many cultures throughout history and are often referred to as the king of the jungle or king of the beasts. You can buy a square watermelon in Japan. Isn't that amazing? Before alarm clocks, people would pay someone to knock on their window and wake them up. They were called knocker-uppers. What a fun fact! Make tea, not war. All British armored vehicles have the equipment needed to make tea. How awesome is that? There is only one letter that doesn't appear in any U.S. state name, Q. Can you believe it? Arithmophobia is the fear of numbers. How strange is that? Speaking of numbers, the opposite sides of a die, one of a pair of dice, will always equal 7. That's pretty neat. No number before 1000 contains the letter A when spelled out. How interesting. The Queen of England has 2 birthdays. What a cool tradition. The number 4 is the only number to have the same amount of letters as its value. That's a fun coincidence. The 100 folds in a chef's hat stand for 100 ways to cook an egg. How fascinating. You will get cell phone service on the top of Mount Everest. Isn't that impressive? The White House has its own movie theater. It seats 42 people. How cool is that? The Eiffel Tower can grow up to about 6 inches taller in the summer. That's due to heat expansion. Isn't that neat? Movie trailers originally played after the movie. Isn't that a fun fact? There are 31,557,600 seconds in a year. Isn't that mind-blowing? Human babies have more bones than adults. How fascinating. The acid in your stomach can dissolve steel. Isn't that intense? The human brain cannot feel pain. That's quite amazing. On average, the human body is made up of 60% water. How interesting is that? The human nose can detect 1 trillion different scents. Isn't that incredible? Human noses and ears never stop growing. That's pretty neat. The human heart beats 115,000 times a day. How cool is that? Women's hearts beat faster than men's. Isn't that surprising? Newborn babies are colorblind. How interesting. Human teeth are as strong as shark teeth. Isn't that impressive? Every human has a unique tongue print. Like snowflakes, no two are alike. How cool is that? Boys have fewer taste buds than girls. Isn't that quirky? Brown is the most common eye color. Isn't that interesting? The body's largest organ is skin. How amazing is that? It takes your body about 12 hours to fully digest food. Isn't that wild? You can't hum while holding your nose. Isn't that funny? Roblox has been around since 2006, making it 15 years old. Roblox was created by David Baszucki. The idea came from a 2D physics simulator he made. The game was originally called Dynablocks. We think Roblox is a much better name. Roblox is free to play. Unlike some games where you have to pay to play, you can enjoy Roblox for free. You can make your games on Roblox. The most popular games are played by up to 100,000 people simultaneously. Nearly a quarter of children play Roblox. An annual survey of 20,000 British children suggested that 24% of 10 to 12-year-olds played Roblox. Pet Simulator Adopt Me is the most popular Roblox game of all time, with over 23.78 billion visits as of July 2021. That's 3 times the population of the whole entire world. There's a Roblox University for children who are serious about building games and various elements inside. Roblox has published a series of videos on YouTube, which they have dubbed Roblox University. Roblox has its own exchange program for game developers that allows you to turn Robux earned from projects into real money. Since the program was launched in 2013, Roblox has paid out more than $250 million to game creators. Roblox Studio uses the Lua programming language. This is a relatively easy-to-learn language that is common in the gaming industry. Roblox can be played in over 200 countries in several languages, including English, Spanish, French, German, Chinese, and more. Butterflies taste with their feet. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. The only food that doesn't spoil is honey. Octopuses have 3 hearts. A rainbow always has 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Dolphins sleep with one eye open. Astronauts grow taller in space because there's no gravity to push down on their spines. Sharks have been around longer than trees. Sharks first appeared 400 million years ago, while trees came about 350 million years ago. A sneeze can travel as fast as 100 miles per hour. The shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes. It was between Britain and Zanzibar in 1896. A day on Venus is longer than its year. Venus takes 243 Earth days to rotate once on its axis, but only 225 Earth days to go around the sun. The blue whale's heart is so big that a human could swim through its arteries. Honeybees can recognize human faces. Kangaroos can't walk backwards. The Eiffel Tower can grow up to 6 inches taller in the summer due to the expansion of the iron in the heat. Cats spend 70% of their lives sleeping. The world's largest desert is in Antarctica, not in Africa. A giraffe's spots are like human fingerprints. No 2 giraffes have the same pattern. Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. Some trees can talk to each other through an underground network of fungi. A bolt of lightning is 6 times hotter than the surface of the sun. Cows have best friends and can get stressed when they are separated. The Australian platypus is one of the few mammals that can produce venom. There are more possible iterations of a game of chess than there are atoms in the known universe. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. A snail can sleep for 3 years. The longest word in the English language without a vowel is rhythms. Elephants are the only mammals that can't jump. The heart of a shrimp is located in its head. A crocodile can't stick its tongue out. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. A cat has 32 muscles in each ear. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. A cockroach can live for several weeks without its head. The loudest animal in the world is the sperm whale. The giant squid has the largest eyes in the animal kingdom, about the size of a dinner plate. The world's oldest known living tree is over 5,000 years old. Penguins can't fly, but they're excellent swimmers. The smallest bird in the world is the bee hummingbird, which is about the size of a bee. Tigers have striped skin, not just striped fur. A group of owls is called a parliament. A group of rabbits is called a fluffle. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood through the gills, while the 3rd pumps it through the rest of the body. When an octopus swims, the heart that delivers blood to the rest of the body stops beating, which is why they prefer crawling to swimming. 2 pump blood through the gills, while the 3rd pumps it through the rest of the body. Seahorses are the only animals where the male gives birth. One of the most cool facts about animals is that male seahorses are equipped with a pouch on their stomach in which to carry babies, up to 2,000 at a time. Jellyfish are mostly water. They are composed of approximately 95% water. When they wash ashore, they can almost disappear as their water content evaporates. They are composed of approximately 95% water. Starfish can regenerate their arms. In fact, a single arm can regenerate a whole body under the right conditions. Sharks are older than trees. Sharks have existed for around 400 million years, while the first trees appeared around 350 million years ago. Dolphins have names for each other. They use a unique whistle referred to as a signature whistle to identify and call each other. Mantis shrimp can throw the fastest punch in the natural world. Their claws can accelerate as quickly as a .22 caliber bullet, and they use this speed to crack open the shells of prey. Moray eels have a second set of jaws. They have an extra set of jaws in their throat called pharyngeal jaws, which they use to pull prey down their throats. The immortal jellyfish can theoretically live forever. The Turritopsis dorni species of jellyfish is capable of reverting back to its juvenile form after reaching adulthood, a process which can theoretically go on indefinitely. Clownfish can change gender. Clownfish are all born male, and the dominant male of a group can change into a female if the dominant female dies. Wildfires only need dry fuel, air, and heat to ignite. Fires can start based on three main factors: dry fuel such as dry leaves and vegetation, dead trees and other organic matter, dry air and an abundance of oxygen supply, and heat and ignition sources including high temperatures. In the presence of strong winds, wildfires can spread further and faster, making it more difficult to suffocate it. Wildfires can occur naturally. One of the key conditions for a wildfire to start is an ignition source such as lightning strikes. There are two types of lightning, cold and hot. Cold lightning is usually of short duration and thus rarely ignites a fire. Hot lightning, on the other hand, though has less voltage, occurs for a longer period of time, therefore increasing the risk of a blaze. Climate change is amplifying the rate and intensity of lightning strikes, triggering more extreme lightning storms. More than 80% of wildfires in the U.S. are man-made. A report found that careless human activities are behind about 84% of all wildfires in the U.S. and accounted for 44% of total area burned. This includes abandoned cigarettes, campfires, and barbecues that were not put out properly, as well as so-called gender reveal parties, particularly popular in the country, where expectant parents use pyrotechnic devices to reveal a baby's gender. Wildfires are a major cause of air pollution. Smoke from large-scale wildfires causes significant air pollution in the affected area and is a threat to public health. In 2019, for example, 19 out of the 20 most polluted cities in the U.S. were located in California, a state that was most affected by severe fires that season. Smoke and poor air quality inhalation can lead to minor issues such as burning eyes and allergies. Wildfire seasons are becoming more prolonged and intense from climate change. As humanity dumps more greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping more heat, surface temperatures are rising to potentially catastrophic levels. Hotter temperatures and climate change are linked to increased heat waves, which in turn lead to longer droughts and reduced precipitation. With more dry vegetation available to ignite and higher rates of lightning storms, wildfires are becoming common, and they burn faster and spread wider too. We can reduce wildfire risks with forest and land management. A great way to lower the risk of wildfires sparking in the first place is to target, reduce, and remove ignition sources and dry fuel. While it's nearly impossible to stop lightning and it is hard to predict where it'll strike, adequate land management and landscape fire management planning can significantly diminish their ability to spread, therefore minimize the damage. This includes reducing and stopping deforestation, which would reduce available dry vegetation. Lastly, considering that humans account for more than 80% of wildfires, far greater education and public awareness on proper methods of fire extinguishing is required. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Bye-bye.